What is up, guys? My name is Josiah Valenzuela. I'm 18 years old, and a lot of you guys on my Instagram have been wanting to know how I got to where I'm at now, so I'm gonna give you that. So it all started when I was in about 6th grade. All of us wanted to become YouTubers, and I was one of those kids. I started recording on a camera that my dad had for me when I played football. I'll show a picture of it right here. And he would take pictures. So I picked it up, started learning it. I wanted to become a vlogger. That was my main thing. So then I saved up my money selling candy bars or whatnot, and I bought a little Sony camera from Walmart. It cost me about $100. For my vlogging, when I make vlogging videos or go to Raider games or something, I use this Sony DSC W830, and I started vlogging. But before that, I started creating with my dad's camera. I got Sony Vegas Pro. Okay, so the editing or software system is opening right now. It's Sony Vegas Pro 14. Yeah, somehow watched YouTube videos, got it for free, because I couldn't obviously afford software. 6th, 7th, and then in 8th grade is when I got the little camcorder from Walmart. And I began filming with that. Me and my sister would do vlogs, pranks, challenges, or whatnot. Obviously, it went nowhere. I had a little bit of subscribers, like 100. I was freaking out. I just kept faithful to it. It'd fall off here and there, but I would pick it back up. Freshman year, I was still vlogging during summer school health class. Then come freshman year, I got involved with my church after I purchased my first camera, Canon 70D. And I got to begin practicing with it at the church, just learning on my own, watching YouTube videos, trying to figure out things. And my church was a place for me to practice over and over and over again and make cool videos. So it was a big help being a part of that creative team. I started there on lighting, and then I moved over to cameras and whatnot. So I continued doing that freshman, sophomore year. Sophomore year, I got really into it with my school. I became the sophomore year, I was involved in ASB. So I was I was the class representative. I was supposed to bring hype to the class or whatnot. So my way of bringing hype to the class was making videos. So I would make videos of the rallies, highlights and all that. And my ASB director at the time was like, yo, dude, this is dope. Let's make a position for you. So junior year, I was supposed to have a position as media commissioner, as a new position, run all the media, teach the class specialists or whatnot. And then COVID came. I continued to stick to it. Throughout senior year, I kept doing it and just making super dope highlight videos for the churches, for the school, putting myself out there, just publicity. Junior year, over COVID, I started a thing called Quality Moment Productions, but it was the stringing part of it. Quality Moment Productions started in 2019 doing photo and video. But I started the stringing part. It was freelance journalism. I would go to car accidents, fires, any breaking news in my county. I even went out of the county before on a pursuit. And I would sell it to our local news station. And I would also go live on Facebook. I built about 19,000 followers. It could have kept growing, but you'll see where I'm getting. I kept doing that for juniors, all of senior year. Sophomore summer when COVID started, junior and then senior year, I did that. It finally paid off when I landed an interview. I was 16 years old, and I was gonna be a photographer for 17 News. Turns out at the end of the interview, he walks me to my car, or he says, oh, let me walk you to my car. I said, my parents are picking me up. And then he goes, oh, how old are you? And I was like, I'm only 16. And that's where the problem was. So he told me to apply a few years later as I got older, like when I'm 18 or whatnot. But I was at a standoff when I was 17 during the summer. And it was a SWAT standoff, and one of the photogs was like, hey, Erica told me to tell you to apply. We need people. So he ran into me, told me I would be a perfect fit. So I applied again for an editing position as a sunrise editor at KGT TV 17. And I did my interview a few days later, and I got a call the same day that I had got the job. This was not an internship, it was a full-on, my first job besides my production business. and I started editing the Sunrise Show, which called for me to be there from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m., then go to school throughout my senior year. As a Sunrise editor, we were short-staffed, so I edited as fast as I could, precisely, checked the videos, edited the videos, and then I would have to get guests, run the teleprompter, and I got to a point where I started wanting to write stories. So if we had any breaking news, we didn't have anybody to write stories at 3 a.m. And so I practiced writing. Some of my colleagues started teaching me how to write AP style, which is Associated Press. It's what's used in the news industry. And I started getting better at it. I would send them my articles, they would approve it, and then they would post them, revise it, and post them. To now where I'm able to write my articles on my own, and I make sure I proofread them as good as I can, and I get to post them. And if there's something to look over, they'll look them over later and correct them, which we do with all of the other journalists. So it's been a great honor to be able to write breaking news stories, edit, run teleprompter, and just do all types of things. I also edit the Sunrise podcast that we have at the news station. And it just became a great journey, just starting off so young, as a young individual who aspired to do great things, but just keep going at it. Don't quit on your dreams. Now I'm going to be going to California State University, Northridge to study broadcast journalism, as it has overtaken my heart since COVID began, doing breaking news, filming it. I know it's scary, it's sad, you see a lot of things that young people should not see. But it's all about getting the story out right and precisely and as fast as you can. But quality over quantity, you want to get the stories quality, and you want to make sure they're right and fact. So that's why we always wait for a press release instead of pushing a story when we already know the answer. We always have to confirm with officials because we do not want to be wrong. I continue to grow my Quality Moment Productions business. I buy endless amount of gear. I do photos, videos, grad sessions, weddings, and it just keeps expanding, and I'm so excited to see what Los Angeles has in hold for me while studying in college with that career, but also trying to keep my business up afloat. So I hope you guys all stay tuned to our journey. I'm gonna be making a lot more content here on YouTube. I got a podcast coming out. I'm gonna be with some financial advisors and a realtor advisor, just to give you guys some insight. I know a lot of viewers my age or older, so home buying is coming in the future. If not, it's there. So stay tuned, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me, josiah.captured on Instagram, and feel free to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you guys, and stay tuned.